Hello, 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 and welcome. Okay, I have seen such a beautiful increase in my subscribers for this channel. Let me tell you guys, welcome to the newcomers. You guys are now called Sages. Welcome. Thank you for your support. Thank you to my sages that are not new. Thank you for your continued support. Okay, I want you guys always to know that it means so much to me to see the support that I am receiving. It means a lot. It means more than you guys will ever know. Okay, so thank you so much for your support. And don't be shy. Go ahead and say things in the comments. All right. But right now, what we are doing is recapping Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, episode 12. All right. Without further ado, let's get into it. I wanted to give this warning to those of you who have a medical condition where you get seizures when you see flashing lights. This video has periodic flashing in it. I promise you guys, my next recap and all the future recaps will be back to the same quality that you're used to me delivering to you. Therefore, there will be no flashing lights in the future. It'll be nice and clear as they normally are, starting on my next one. So please bear with me on this one. And we are opening up at Diana's Christmas party. We see Erica suggesting to Crystal that she takes a laxative to just get rid of it all. In Crystal's confessional, she speaks as though she doesn't know if Erica is being insensitive on purpose or not. In Garcelle's confessional, she says, "Is Erica crazy?" She says, "The woman has an eating disorder. Why would you say that?" All right. Why would you say that? For real. Kathy arrives at the party at Diana's house. So Kathy tells Cherie, "I haven't seen you in a long time." Cherie replies with, "We've never met, Kathy." Kathy said she never forgets a face. Okay. And she says, "Of course we have." I wonder what the truth is about that. Cut to Asher, which is Diana's fiance and child's father, sings, and Erica won't let it be a solo as intended because she begins belting out from the couch, which is so very rude. And not to mention drunken behavior. Later, Erica explains to Kathy her decline of the wedding invite. It was, and this is me paraphrasing, due to the black cloud hanging over her head. She didn't want to take any focus away from the wedding, but she surely didn't mind taking attention away from poor Asher tonight. Okay. Then we learned that Sutton tested positive for the C-19 1 hour before going to Diana's party. So Kyle says Sutton was genuinely excited to go. Okay, so the excitement part I don't think had anything to do with Diana. I think just the party of it, the mixing and mingling, the seeing her house, seeing how she decorated her house. I think that was Sutton's excitement of it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Okay. So when Kathy comes over, Garcelle asks, how's Erica? Kathy says it's getting out of control. Garcelle asked Kathy if she knew that Erica told her son to fuck off. She said, my 14-year-old. Now, she meant to say, get the fuck out of here, because that's what Erica said. She didn't say fuck off. She said, get the fuck out of here. Now, I'm not, trust and believe that's no kind of defense. I ain't defending the lady. I just, a lot of times I'm a technical person and I like to be technical with it. And technically what she said was get the fuck out of here. Now that's no better than fuck off. I mean, that's just a shorter way of saying get the fuck out of here. To which I already told y'all when that episode happened how I felt, so I'm not gonna go back to that, but she would be getting the fuck out of here. Okay. Anyway, Kathy says, you never want to put yourself in a position of drinking too much and doing something that you'll regret. I agree with that. Kyle says, we need to cut her some slack because she's just letting loose. Now that's Kyle's story and she's sticking to it because she said that a couple episodes ago, and like every time Garcelle brings it up, she says she's just letting loose. She ain't uptight and, cut her some slack. Just leave her alone. Boop, boop, boop. She only did it 2 times. Boop, boop, boop. Whatever, girl. Garcelle abruptly states and points, okay? You cut her some slack. I don't have to cut her some slack. Okay. Come through. Then cut to Erica telling Diana that she's taking care of her mental health with Lexapro and Wellbutrin and alcohol. And she says, and I'm okay. Ooh, okay. Cut back to Garcelle telling Kyle, I know we are all friends, but we can't be in denial for the safety of our friendship. And I totally agree with that 100,000%. Kyle's facial expression as Garcelle is speaking these words looks like she's not happy with what she's saying, but Garcelle continues with her point by pointing out Erica's drunken past, to which she begins to list on the boat, and at Garcelle's birthday party, and tonight, as she hollered out and wouldn't let Asha do a solo. She was singing from the couch, hollering like a drunken banshee. Kyle says she's ultra sensitive because of our sister Kim. And she's saying our because Kathy is there. She says she's ultra sensitive because our sister Kim. Now, in a confessional, she says Garcelle is baiting her to put a label on Erica, and to which I don't agree. I think Garcelle is just trying to open her eyes to see it the way that most of the other ladies see it, as an issue with drinking and mixing medication. Okay, that's what I think. Now, Crystal reveals in her confessional that if she's doing something wrong, she expects her friends to tell her and not just back her blindly. Now, Garcelle goes to say goodbye to the hostess, Diana. It turns into a one-on-one conversation because Rinna gets Erica up and tries to walk her out, I guess, to go home. And Garcelle says, good luck with that. So it turns into a one-on-one conversation where Diana apologizes for her behavior at her birthday party. And I am so glad that she did. That was the human side of Diana owning her behavior. Because I think she's mixed with lizard. Because I have called her lizard lips. Because she licks her lips way too much. So we're seeing the human side of her. So then she tells Garcelle, I know you like me. I can see it in your eyes. I personally don't see any evidence of that. Let me know how y'all feel about that statement. I know you like me. I can see it in your eyes. Ugh. Okay, girl. Okay, that was painful. Cut to Dorit and PK. PK says he had to deal with his mom and dad on the press that came out saying that there was suspicion of a DUI. PK said he wasn't going to tell Dorit about it because he ended up with just a ticket. Dorit says the only reason he told her was because she had to pick up his car. And so she gave him a speech about don't be lying to me. Because if I feel like you lying to me, and if I had to find out about it the same time that it came out in the press, she said you'd have bigger problems, buddy. Okay, buddy. That remind me of when on Married to Medicine, oh gosh, Dr. Heavenly's husband be calling her buddy. What's up, buddy? Anyway, back to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Okay. Cut 2. Rinna going to Erica's house. Erica is looking at hair samples. Rinna goes right into the drinking issue. Rinna tells Erica. Now, let me back up a little bit. She's looking at hair samples for her hairline. All right, Erica has a hairline. Now, Rinna tells Erica, you were out of control. Erica explains, for so long, drinking has been a part of socializing and it's hard to stop. And honestly, I can see that being true. Mikey, who's a guy that's there, Mikey is family to Erica and tells her, you are not a drinker, but these two things are not mixing. I can't tell that Erica is not a drinker from this season. I really can't. There's been suspicion that she's been drinking in excess this season for a storyline. I wonder if she's going to stop cold turkey at the end of this season. Rinna tells Erica this is her rock bottom. All right. And this is where we learn that when Rinna was 6 years old, her sister died of an overdose. So, to my count, it's 3 of these ladies who have had very close family members that has dealt with addiction issues. Kyle with her sister Kim, Garcelle with her son Oliver, and now Rinna with her sister. Garcelle and Rinna are concerned, and Kyle so far refuses to be concerned. And I find that awkward, weird, crazy, delusional. But at the same time, I'm wondering, and see, now I feel like I'm making an excuse for Kyle, because I'm wondering, is it because she's producing this show? Like, is she, I don't know. Anyway, continuing. Now, Bravo does a Christmas montage. Everyone spent Christmas with family except Sutton, who had the C19, but she says she had to open up something. So she bought herself a huge sapphire diamond ring. Okay. Woo! Cut to Garcelle at home, and Sutton visits with the cutest leather jacket. Now, Sutton's style has improved, and that's all I'm gonna say at this point in time. I may or may not talk about it at the end. It just depends on how I feel, because although I'm sounding a little bit better and I'm feeling a little bit better, I still don't feel 100%. And no, it's not the C19. It is just the air quality where I live. Okay, I'm experiencing like the McKinley fire right now. So anyway, Garcelle tells Sutton that Erica was drunk again and someone needs to talk to her. Sutton says she's not going anywhere near that. Who could blame her? Okay, who in the hell could blame her? Who out there could blame her? But want to stay clear of this, she said that if she said anything to Erica, she'd probably rip her face off. And Garcelle says, no, I got it. Then Sutton talks about being alone and that she has to accept that's her new life as a single woman. Let me tell you something, okay? I guess everybody is different, all right? Everybody is different, because I love being a single woman. I really, really do. But this is coming from somebody who's been in relationships, monogamously with different people at different times ever since I've been in high school. And so for the first time in my life, I am single, sexy, and free. And I love this free part. So I ain't got no problem being a single woman. Okay. But everybody is different. But I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And the thing about it is, it's not that I want to be single or have to be single or aiming to be single, but I do like the freedom. However, if I meet someone and sparks fly and pixie dust is sprinkled on us and we don't know what happened and we just like, oh my gosh, we just click, that's great. I'm not refusing that. I'm not saying that would be bad and I'd run away from it. If it happens, it happens. But in the meantime, between time, am I enjoying my dating life and my freeness and celebrating my sexiness and everything, okay? Because sometimes I still get carded, okay? So yes, I'm enjoying myself. So I ain't got no problem with this freedom that comes with being single, sexy, and free. Baby, please. Okay, can't nobody tell me nothing. Continuing on. Cut to Sutton going on her 5th date that year, which is 2021, or maybe she said in a year. I don't know, but she said number 5. She lists things to avoid if the person's going on a date with her. She says a ponytail. That's number 1, a ponytail. Number 2, wearing a hoodie. And number 3, arriving in a white unmarked van. I agree with all of those. I really do. I myself don't like ponytails on men. Not that's I don't know. I just Anyway, continuing. Sutton tells her assistant, she's talking to her assistant, she tells him that she doesn't want to wear a red shirt with black leather pants because it's going to convey something she doesn't want to convey. Let me tell you something. On a date, I would wear it. Okay, I can't wait to wear my black leather pants, baby. I put them on the other night, and then I had to take them off because I realized the occasion wasn't right. Because I was going out to dinner with my aunts, my aunts and my mom, who are way older than me, and it just wasn't no reason for that. We was just all going out to just catch up and have dinner, so I had to take the black leather pants off. But my point is, I can't wait to wear my black leather pants, baby. Anyway, continuing on. Cut to Kyle's house as Dorit arrives. Kyle tells Dorit that PK told Mo about the suspicion of DUI. And Dorit says PK loves Mo and he would take a bullet for him. To which Kyle cackled at that. Okay, straight up cackled at that. Cut to Sutton on a date with the guy that all the ladies FaceTimed named Sanjay. And it was a cute date to me, okay? And it's their second date, and they talk about music and bands. And there were a few little tiny touches of awkwardness, but I think that's normal when you're trying to get to know a person. And if the chemistry is not yet there, like there are some people that we meet that we're interested in dating where the chemistry is just there and it's natural and you guys just play off of each other and it's just like a natural thing and that feels great. Then there's some times where you like a person and you can tell they like you, but you're trying to get to know each other and it's just you have little awkward moments every once in a while. And that could even be, in any dinner or drink setting, you could have little awkward moments with anybody that you don't, whether it's a date or not. Even in girl groups where you all are going out for cocktails or something and you have someone who's introducing new women to your group, you may have awkward moments in that as well because you're getting to know each other. So it really wasn't a big deal to me to see the awkward moments because overall Sutton is kind of awkward herself, and she's admitted it. So but overall I thought it was cute. But let me say this, I did not like that sweater. I did not like her choice of clothing for the date. She had a sweater, a blue sweater with a white cat on it. What the F was that? Well, hey, here's the thing. Look, if that's what she felt most comfortable in, because I feel like she could have found somewhere in between the red shirt with the leather pants and a grandma sweater with a cat on it. You didn't have nothing in your closet that was in between the sexy hot pants and the grandma sweater. You don't have nothing in between, Sutton. Come on, Sutton. And first of all, I know she do because I saw that cute leather jacket that she wore over to Garcelle's house. Girl, you have something in between. And so, yes, I am saying she could have done better. than that grandma sweater with a cat on it. A cat. A cat. Girl, I wouldn't have did nothing like that. Not nothing remotely close to that. First of all, I wouldn't own that sweater. But I wouldn't have pulled that out. I wouldn't have pulled that out. I mean, you can try to look sexy. What's wrong with trying to be sick? Like, well, I guess if you're not, I don't know. Like I said, I loved that cute little leather jacket that she had, so that lets me know she does have a variety of clothes, which lets me know she did not have to wear that grandma cat knitted sweater on a date. Ugh, girl, bye on that though. Continuing on. Cut to Garcelle and Erica meeting. Now, let me say this. I'm going to go ahead and say this and get this out of the way. I mistakenly added this to the end of the recap 11. That is my bad. But here we are, okay, with an even more detailed part about it. Okay, so Garcelle and Erica meet at a rooftop. Now, Garcelle asks, how's the dating life? Erica says, sex life is better than dating life. Okay. Get into it. And no comment. Now, Garcelle orders a Casamigos, neat, right in front of Erica. Here's what I'd like to say. I don't agree with Garcelle being there to talk to Erica about her drinking issues and ordering a drink right in front of her face. That seems counterproductive. It seems insensitive, is what it seems like. Insensitive. How about you be an example? I know that she's not on meds and mixing and all this kind of little stuff, but still, if you are there to talk to someone about their drinking, if that's the case, and you wish that they didn't, and like you're gonna tell them don't be mixing your medication and the drinking and don't be drinking heavily and drinking, if you're there for that, don't order a drink. What the hell? I was like, I thought that was so out of pocket. Okay, and I love Garcelle. Garcelle is my girl. However, I'll call somebody wrong when they're wrong. That was wrong. Okay, point blank period. That was wrong. Now Erica asks for chamomile tea with honey. Okay, and the waitress says that they don't serve warm drinks on the rooftop, so she orders a scotch, to which Garcelle can't believe. In her confessional, she says she could have ordered a Shirley Temple or some water. Now, again, my question is, why didn't you do that? Why didn't you do that? Since you are one of the main ones who thinks she has a problem, why would you go to dinner with her and order an alcoholic beverage right in front of her when you want to talk to her about not having alcoholic beverages? And then in her confessional, you want to sit there and say she could have had a Shirley Temple or something, or some water. You should have did that then and led the lead, been in the lead, been ahead of it all, and showed her how it is to be able to go out with your homegirl and not have an alcoholic beverage. But you didn't even do that. So that's gosh dang it, I don't want to say that's not two-faced. Oh, I forget the term. I wish I had felt 100% because I know it. Anyway, moving right along. You know what? Overall, the word I'm looking for, I think I'm going to use the word tacky. I feel like that was tacky for Garcelle to order an alcoholic beverage when she's there to encourage someone not to drink alcohol. That was tacky to do that. Moving right along though. Garcelle says to Erica, I understand after last year you deserve to let loose, but you don't want it to get to a point where we're all worrying about you. Erica tells Garcelle, Rena came to my house and checked on my drinking. Erica adds, now that everything has been stripped away, I have a fresh pair of eyes. Garcelle says, with a fresh pair of eyes, are you seeing something you haven't seen in our friendship group? That's funny she called it a friendship group. I don't know, I just thought that was funny. Erica responds and says, quote, I'm glad you have Cherie because Sutton is a liability for you, end quote. Garcelle says, everyone needs to lay off Sutton and just do something else. Erica tells Garcelle, you don't have to cover for her all the time. Garcelle says, I don't. Okay. Now, that's where we end this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed this recap and review. Please remember to click like and subscribe. And if you'd like to know when the next episode is posted, ring the bell. It's so important that you ring the bell. Plus, clicking like and unlike, okay? It helps us. Whether it's a like, unlike, whether you comment, whether you click subscribe, whether you ring the bell, any engagement helps us creators get more into the YouTube algorithm. All right. And so any click will be helpful. Okay. And any comment, well, not, I ain't gonna say any comment will be helpful because sometimes y'all go a little sideways, to which that then I gotta go sideways with you. So not anyone helps, but overall the engagement, I'm gonna say honestly, the engagement, whether you got something nice to say about me or not, it actually helps, which is why I always tell you guys, thanks for watching. Even when you're being mean to me, I say thanks for watching. But overall, thank you to my supporters, okay? I ignore the haters, leave them in the dust, and my supporters, I thank you so much. I thank you for my day ones, okay? Y'all know who you are. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for helping me and holding me down. And also, I appreciate the newcomers who now, you guys are sages, okay? All of you are sages on this platform right here. All right? Because we keep it sage. Now, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the week or weekend, whenever I get this posted. But I'm going to do it as soon as possible. But whenever this is posted, you have a wonderful week. All right? Bye.